All right, what's happening, party people? First off, I just want to say thank you to all the men and women who have served our great country. And, you know, that's what this holiday is all about. Obviously, everybody's going to barbecue and all that other good stuff and everything. But, you know, we're not here and we're not safe without them, period. So thank you very much. And we're going to always appreciate everything that you all have done and are doing. Now, let's talk about a couple things. I have not watched Monday Night Raw yet. I'm not really going to worry too much about that at the moment. But on the other hand, I want to talk about, for one, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors wearing this yellow or gold boa, for them. They did good today. Down 3-1. First of all, let's talk about Oklahoma City. You're up 3-1. You've blown out the Warriors 2 straight games. And then out of the blue, the Warriors come back alive and ready. And you go ahead and just basically fall on your face. That's all that is you guys fell on your face. There's nothing else about that, really. There's no other thing you can really say about that. They flat out fell on their face, and it's something that you're just not ever gonna live from on that one. It's unfortunate, and so so it is what it is. You gotta know, when you lost Game 6 and you have to go back to Golden State, you got to automatically know it's pretty much a done deal. You might have gotten a win from them, game 1 or 2, something like that, but it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So, congrats to Warriors. This probably confirms that Kevin Durant is out the door. You've seen the frustration he had during Game 7. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Had a pass to Andre Robertson. Andre Robertson was wide open, didn't shoot it. He passed it off. You have a wide open shot like that, take the shot. How often are you going to get shots? Take the shot. So, it is what it is on that. But what you can get from that is that the Warriors did show the heart of a champion. Steve Kerr did stick to what he does, and they stuck to what they did, and they believed in each other. And, of course, obviously they had a home crowd behind them, but you can't automatically say, they were home, and blah, blah, blah. They beat Oklahoma City in Oklahoma City. You had to get at least one of those games. They got one of those games, the most important game, the last game in Oklahoma City in this series. They got that. So now they move on. And so otherwise, we're going to talk real quick. I want to mention Penguins get Game 1 in the Stanley Cup Finals. I know I don't really watch hockey. I do dip in there a little once in a while and check it out and all, because, the Sharks, they're in the finals for the first time in their 25-year history. So it's huge. So, congrats to the Sharks for making it in the finals, but not congrats to them on losing today 3-2. Not good. But, they're in Pittsburgh. They can rebound. We'll go from there on that one. Save my judgments for another day for that. But from what I'm understanding, going on another note, we're actually going to go towards some wrestling. What I'm understanding is that there's going to be a brand split. You're going to have a Raw and the SmackDown. You're going to have your drafts. SmackDown is going to be live, I think, starting tomorrow, actually. So SmackDown is going to be live. It just all depends. You got to look at as how are you going to strengthen up Raw and strengthen up SmackDown and get them to where they need to be. Now, SmackDown is going to be live, so there's no more spoilers to where they're going to lose viewers for SmackDown that was on Thursday. Now it's on Tuesday, so it's going to be live. So now what you have is a possible champion on Raw and a possible champion on SmackDown. My thing is, if you do that, I think you got to go with the route of having somewhat like the same kind of titles, but have them like be a little different. Like for instance, let me see if I can figure this out real quick, because I think that you got to kind of want to change that a little bit differently. For some reason I cannot find anything. Okay, so I probably don't have it. But anywho, I think inside the actual title, behind the WWE logo in the title, how it's black from the belt, I think you need to have the Raw one red, like how the Women's Championship is. Have it red in the back behind the WWE, and then for SmackDown, have it blue behind the WWE. Now, yeah, you guys don't have to, agree with me on that and so forth and all. And I get it, I understand it and everything. But you know what though? It's all right. It's all right. I think that what you can do is you really have to really kind of base it on what your roster looks like, because you don't want to do something like have what I mean, you don't want to have something like, okay, let's do let's say Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, John Cena, and like Roman Reigns. For one, Roman and John Cena are going to be on different rosters. It just all depends. I think John Cena, it's a toss-up with that. You can go any direction with that. You can go Cena on SmackDown, but do you really want him on SmackDown? Do you want the original champion Roman Reigns to be on Raw? Do you want him to be on SmackDown, considering it's not very loved right now? But, I mean, who knows? Who knows? There's so many things you can go with this and what you want to do with that, but it's up in the air. It's just all up in the air. Intercontinental needs to be on one. U.S. title needs to be on one. Tag team and the women are probably going to bounce back and forth between different shows. If you have enough tag teams, then you could probably do two of those titles. And instead of one of the tag teams, or you could, the one tag team title is basically with the bronze, you can have the other ones in silver or whatever. And then, like for the women's championship, if you want to divide that, depending on how many women you have, which I don't think you have enough to have for one roster and then for the other. But if you were to do that, how the women's championship is white with the red background, have it white with the blue background. Do it like that. So, it's all how you go about everything, how you see it and so forth and all. So, you got so much to choose from out of that, it's just, there's so many things you come up with. They literally can create storylines that can really, really shake up the audience. As far as like having them just really flip out like, oh, I didn't know this was going to happen and such, do that. I mean, you could do so many different things with the roster changes and everything. I mean, it's just beyond belief, So, yeah, you can go different routes. Of course, as you see, the finals just ended. I was looking over there at the TV. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking really good. The Warriors are back in it. And, it is what it is on that. Now, on another note, I think what we have is a classic case of who do you got for the NBA Finals? Do you have the Cleveland Cavaliers? They have everything going for them. They're healthy. They're They're playing great basketball. They're playing fast basketball, and they're playing some great defense too. And there's also some other worries of, say, for instance, like, could Kevin Love be a factor? Could, like, your J.R. Smiths and your whoever else, like Iman Shumperts, could they be a factor? Could they be of some importance of some sort? You know, who knows? But what I do know is that you have the potential to be a Game 7 finals, and it could be anybody's finals. But, and I like LeBron a lot, but the way the Warriors finished off the Oklahoma City Thunder, I just don't think that's going to happen. I really just don't think that. I don't want to say they'll sweep the Cavaliers. I think honestly it can go deep. It could probably be another 6-game series, because Cleveland's not really going to lay down at home. They're just not going to lay down at home. I think that, I don't know, I'm going to say 6. And I'm going to say the Warriors. And the reason why I'm going to go with the Warriors is off of what they've done out of the last 3 games. And that you have like such strong momentum for what they've done, the confidence and everything that they've done. And I just think that they're going to be tough to beat. Like, they are back at their level. They are at the top of their game again. They feel good. They feel great. And I think that it's going to be good. But, you know, anyway, on another note, I actually discovered an app. I was playing around this weekend, actually. Ran into an app. It's called musical.ly, musically, whatever you want to call it. Little fun thing, you know. I encourage folks to go out there and download that app and put little small videos out, little tricky ways of doing them, and have a little fun with that. I've done that, you know. It's pretty fun. It's pretty exciting. But this is officially my first live show. I've messed with this and, you know, kind of figured out some things and did some other little things and little tinkers and all that stuff and everything. And I've got it all down. I figured out what I want to use, what I want to go with, how I want to be able to handle everything. And then, you know, it'll be all good. So this is what I'm doing. This one, I'm going a little all over the place on this one. Because like I said, I didn't really watch Monday Night Raw yet, so I don't know exactly what's going on. So I'm not really going to speak on that much or at all. But I am going to try to figure out some more things, what I want to do. I actually want to do some interviews as well also. You know, I want to be able to do so many different things. You know, it's just all about, I don't know, it's all about discovering everything. So many things you can do, so many things you can tinker with and all that stuff and everything. So, you know, you go from there with all of that. So, on another note, we are going to get into a little bit of just with the Memorial Day in general. We've had a good one today. We pretty much chilled, kicked back. We cleaned the house a couple days ago. Now we're just enjoying the good barbecue, the good games. Monday Night Raw is on as we speak, but I don't want to watch it yet. I have a DVR, so, you know, I'll check that out a little later tonight or probably sometime in the morning. make sure you guys continue to be safe when you're out there driving around and traveling, because even when the grounds aren't wet and all that other good stuff, people still suck at driving. So be careful out there during this holiday, you guys. And just be cool. So for my first one, not sure what else I want to talk about. I don't really have much to talk about. I just really wanted to, because it's Memorial Day, get this first live show out there. For one, I know I kind of just jumped into it and went to an intro about Memorial Day, but the show is called DP4R Live. DP4R means Damien P for real. This is a show I'm probably going to go for about like an hour or so to be a wrestling talk, pretty much Raw review, SmackDown review, which tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and do a SmackDown review. And then, we'll try to get you on the latest WWE news and rumors and stuff as such. Or even if, because I can get some news and rumors from other channels that can get it. And for those people who don't really know about those other channels and everything, that's okay, because if you haven't got it from them, you can get it from me and so forth. So, other than that, you guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel, Damien P for real. I have a donation button down low. So, kick a donation in there. I'm trying to expand this channel and, expand my horizons, trying to bring you guys some good content and everything, good videos, good information and such, and keep you guys posted. We'll probably have some other shows. It's going to be somewhat kind of late night, kind of random, just talking about whatever, joking around, probably do some drinking and all the other good stuff. Just going to have a ball and have a nice good time and everything. My setup is very basic and original. As you see, my living room is in the background. But that's all right, though. We're going to work it out. We're going to get a nice little setup somewhere here in the house, and we'll be too legit to quit. We'll be official. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and probably call this one a night. I really, want to make these as long as possible. But so much going on Memorial Day. Son came in behind me, as you see, from being out with his friend. So we're going to wind down the rest of this day. Folks have work and all that other stuff in the morning and such. And, I kind of just threw this video up there. But I'm definitely going to be doing videos probably at the start time of in between like 9 o'clock and probably 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I know it's kind of late for those in the East Coast. If there's any East Coasters, it's going to eventually somewhat, tune in. But if not, I'll probably end up starting it a little earlier or so. But there will be a Monday show, a Tuesday show, and probably a Thursday show. Yeah, probably a Thursday show. The Thursday show will probably be just about pretty much whatever. Or, either Thursday or can toggle with Saturdays. It just all depends. Maybe I'll try to have some live shows going on when I have something in the background. Whenever I decide to turn my camera around and such. But other than that, though, you guys, I don't know. Pretty sure nobody's really listening. Maybe one person's watching or so. But yes, this is DP4R Live, my first episode. It's pretty much just an introduction episode of my live, I guess you can say podcast, but I'll call it my live show, my live stream. We're going to talk all things WWE, all things UFC, and other MMA as well. We're going to talk all things NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, NCAA football. We're going to talk it all. We might even talk a little College World Series. Who knows? But this is where we need to be. I will definitely advertise my shows well in advance for people, to check out and see. Like I said, we're just starting off, so I don't have a lot going on with this bad boy right now. But I do, have, it up and running. So we're going to go from there. But all right, party people, we've gone somewhat 30 minutes today. I don't know. I know I've wasted probably the first 5 to 7 minutes on knowing my computer took forever for me to actually see the screen. So, no big deal. We'll get it right for the next time. But until then, party people, this is your guy, Damien, and I'm out. And those one person or two that are viewing, thank you for watching. I will be on live tomorrow after SmackDown. I don't know if does SmackDown start live? I don't know, probably. Anyway, I'll be on live tomorrow. If you guys any more other updates and reviews or news and rumors and such. Until then, party people, thank you for tuning in, and I'm out.